You're exhausted. You read the books, you bought the planners, you're tracking your habits, repeating your affirmations, and somehow you still feel like you're falling behind. The harder you try to optimize your life and feel better, the more drained you become. Look at the sheer volume of self-improvement titles produced every single year. The industry relies on you coming back for the next fix because the previous ones didn't work. Your inability to stay positive is the natural result of a system requiring your continued dissatisfaction. This entire cycle is powered by a single promise that with enough effort, you can permanently eliminate negative emotions from your life. Treating ordinary human struggle as a personal malfunction creates a perpetual state of perceived failure. Forced positivity keeps you fighting your own mind instead of living your life. This points to a cultural pathogen infecting almost everyone today. We are the first generation to be told that we simply shouldn't have to feel bad. Because of this, standard human emotions mutate into diseases demanding a cure. Sadness is labeled a glitch. Anger is seen as a flaw. Anxiety is treated like a crisis. This creates the feedback loop from hell. It starts simply. You feel anxious about a deadline. But because you've been taught anxiety is a failure, you start feeling anxious about the fact you feel anxious. Then you feel guilty for not being able to stay calm. Then you feel depressed about feeling guilty about feeling anxious. The emotions multiply out of control until you paralyze yourself. Relentless positivity forces us to spend all our energy fighting our feelings rather than processing them. That burnout is the toll of suppressing biology. You are not special. Your problems are not unique, and your struggles are not more profound than everyone else's. We have developed a toxic entitlement to extraordinary outcomes. We're bombarded with the message that we deserve a life that feels deeply meaningful and perfectly curated at every single moment. When reality inevitably falls short of that impossible benchmark, we crash. We blame ourselves, we feel cheated, and we assume we're broken. Previous generations expected suffering as a baseline. They planned for it, and they built philosophies around how to carry it with dignity. The quickest way out of this trap is to lower the bar on what you think you deserve to feel on a daily basis. Once you stop demanding that every moment be extraordinary, you remove the heavy burden of constant performance. Ordinary moments can finally feel good on their own. Screenshot this frame or write it down. It completely changes how you set goals. Asking yourself what you want is useless data. Everybody wants to be rich, fit, loved, and successful. The real metric of agency is recognizing that every single desire comes with a non-negotiable attached problem. You want a great body? The attached problem is years of uncomfortable workouts, dietary discipline, and early mornings. You want financial freedom? The attached problem is decades of delayed gratification and financial anxiety. Successful people are not those who wanted the reward the most. They are the ones who looked at the attached suffering and deliberately chose to carry it. But there is a flaw in the choose your struggle framework. What happens when the pain isn't a choice? Life frequently forces problems upon us that we would never ask for. A severe illness, sudden loss, or devastating economic collapse. Telling someone they aren't special during a crisis like this is useless. You cannot life hack your way out of trying to secure basic survival. Surviving a tragedy you didn't ask for requires moving beyond being a passive victim of circumstance. You become an active student of your new reality. You possess zero control over the inciting event. But your agency lies entirely in how you choose to carry the weight of it moving forward. Right now, audit your values. Make sure you aren't measuring unchosen hardships against an impossible metric of constant happiness. Stop treating negative emotions as malfunctions. They are pieces of data. Sadness indicates that something truly mattered. Anger means a boundary was crossed. Feel them, learn, and move forward. A well-lived life relies on the ability to process what is true, especially when the truth is heavy. Before you set your next goal, throw out the vision boards and ask yourself, what problem am I willing to carry? Document your chosen struggle in the comments below. Building a resilient life is infinitely more valuable than performing an artificially happy one. I'll see you in the next video.